The Earth does not have an infinite supply of fossil fuels, but there's one resource that will always be around. Water, or to be more precise, hydrogen. The B-Class F-Cell is playing a pioneering role as the world's first fuel cell vehicle to be manufactured under series production conditions. The motto, H2O in place of CO2, hails the dawning of a future that is emission-free. The special feature of this technology is that no exhaust gases whatsoever are emitted by the travelling vehicle, only water vapour. And all achieved without reducing comfort, safety, or driving pleasure. The drive unit, including the hydrogen tanks, is in the sandwich floor, where it's well protected and saves space. This configuration guarantees advantages such as proven crash safety and unrestricted use of the vehicle interior. So now, let's look at the most important components that are inside of the B-Class F-Cell. The technological core is the new generation of the fuel cell system, the so-called stack. This is where the power for the electric motor is generated. The electric motor supplies a peak power output of 136 horsepower and maximum torque of 290 newton meters. These values provide for dynamic performance, which in some respects is markedly superior to that of a 2-litre petrol engine. The energy accumulator is a compact, high-capacity lithium-ion battery. Kinetic energy is recovered during braking for subsequent use during acceleration. The hydrogen stored using 700 bar technology gives the vehicle a range of approximately 400 kilometers. Refueling takes around 3 minutes. So now we can take a closer look at just how the fuel cell system works. When the fuel cell system is activated, an impulse is transmitted to the central control unit. The gas valves in the hydrogen tanks are opened and the compressor draws in ambient air. The fuel cell goes into operation and the vehicle is ready to go in a very short time. The ambient air is filtered and then conditioned for the fuel cell. The same applies to the hydrogen gas. The operating principle of a fuel cell is simple. Hydrogen and oxygen are brought together under controlled conditions. The subsequent electrochemical reaction produces electricity and heat. The membrane inside the fuel cell prevents direct contact between the gases. Only the protons of the hydrogen atoms are able to pass through it. The released electrons are discharged and the resultant current drives the vehicle. The protons and electrons combine with the oxygen atoms. The reaction product is H2O, which is better known as water. When the driver accelerates, the compressor increases the air supply and the valves, which control the flow of hydrogen, adjust automatically. The quantity of released electrons increases and the vehicle's electric motor receives more electric current, which leads to a corresponding increase in power. The driving power from the electric motor is transferred directly to the wheels by means of a fixed reduction ratio. Depending on the battery's charge status, the fuel cell system is able to charge the battery as necessary. The same applies during braking. The motor then acts as a generator, producing electric current. The energy stored in the battery is used as a dynamic boost during acceleration and to start the fuel cell system. During refueling, the hydrogen is forced into the tank at a high pressure of up to 700 bar. The vehicle's H2 tanks are able to hold sufficient compressed hydrogen to cover a range of almost 400 kilometers. They're made of plastic and encased in carbon fiber in order to withstand the high pressure. The internal pressure valves cannot be broken off and offer maximum safety in the event of an accident. Electric current, heat and water, or rather water vapor, are produced in the fuel cell. This water vapor leaves the vehicle through the air extraction system. The B-Class is thus a genuine zero-emission vehicle. Now that's what I call clean motoring. The B-Class F-Cell from Mercedes-Benz represents another milestone in the evolution of drive technology, and the ultimate aim of emission-free mobility comes a crucial step nearer.